I am the
Yeah,
Christmas guy,
I'm
very
the
much so.
Halloween guy.
You've got your yard filled in October. I got my yard filled in November.
I'm more
But
of the Arbor Day kind of guy.
It is episode 483 of the Generation X-Wing podcast. We're talking about all things scary: TV, movies, video games. Stay tuned. Welcome to the Generation X-Wing podcast, a modern look at our richer lifestyle. My name is Rob Williams, and I'm here with,
Jamie Pale Rider.
as well as
Steve Hose-Nose Lewis.
Steve 3.
Where's your mask, Steve 3? For this one.
It's too hot. I said that last time. I know we're going scary, but it's too hot. It would have been fun, but I would have definitely done it if you guys had joined in too. But I'm going to stick with the boringness of you.
Well, we're recording this the day before.
Wow.
Just going to keep moving
Good to
on
see
here.
you too.
Yeah, we're recording this the
Fuck
day
you
before
too.
Halloween, and we thought we'd finish off the Halloween spirit with some things that are all things scary, as C3 said. I like the title, All Things Scary, and we're going to talk about movies. We're going to talk about TV. We're going to talk about video games as well, and I might even throw the odd book in here because I know how much of a
We
reader
can't
Steve 3
read.
is.
We
So-
can't read.
I do have one book. When you mention that, I have one book that I do.
I
like.
don't mean to brag, but I do not read.
That's a t-shirt.
I'll work on that one. But I do want, this is for me, when you guys suggested this episode, because I know sure as heck I didn't suggest this, I was thinking about this and like, this is going to be a tough one for me. But I know that you guys love your scary movies, your scary shows. I got to ask you, what is it? I'll start with Steve 3 because I think he really gets in. I think you really get into this. What is it about scary movies and TV that you dig?
That's a good question. I don't know what about it is that I dig, but I don't know. I think we all like to get a scare. See, the difference between scary and gory is a big, vast
Yeah.
wall. So I don't want to see the gore and the decapitation or the sawing in half. I want something that's going to make me shit my pants, right? double check behind the door and just remember I'm alive a little bit, So I think that's what it is I like about scary movies.
So you're talking more suspense, like tension building
100%,
stuff?
yeah,
Yeah.
100%. And then we watched like the other weekend we had The Conjuring on in the background, right? And
Hell
it was
yes.
it was just like it was pretty shitty, but there were certain things about it that make you go, "Oh, I don't know about this."
Dude, I
right?
just watched The Conjuring for the first time last week.
The original first one.
one. The
Yeah,
first
so
one.
that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. that
we'll
one's great.
have to get into that for sure.
Yeah.
Hose-Nose, why do people like, what do you think people like getting scared? What is it about getting scared that really, like, I know teenagers love a scary movie. Why do you think people do?
I don't know. I don't like being scared. And I don't love horror movies at all.
Oh, really?
No. I just, my wife does. And therefore I watch a lot of them as well.
Maybe that's why she likes watching it. Just put the willies up
Yeah.
you.
I
do a
don't
lot
like
of
scary movies. My wife does. Therefore, we watch scary movies.
That's I do a lot of finger holes just watching like yeah, and like oh here comes a jump scare. I'm gonna close my eyes.
So
Is it over yet?
you Doctor Who that shit, basically.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
remember when I
yeah.
stayed at your place for the Victoria show, and we watched that, not a scary movie, but a gory movie. It was gory parts in the movie where the guy had glass in his foot and he was trying to pull it out. And you
Die
were
Hard?
like, no, it was
That's a
Is that the
Christmas
revenge-
movie,
Is that the
Jane. Right?
revenge movie?
yeah, but we saw it, and when he was pulling it out, you were squeamish. I was just like, oh, I hate this.
Well, that's just it. Just like what Steve said, I do not like gore. I do not like body horror. All these Saw movies and everything. Fuck them. It's not for me. Not for
Okay,
me.
so
Heard it here
Jamie then.
first. Fuck them.
So
Horror
Jamie,
movies. Fuck them.
Yeah.
That's the new t-shirt.
Steve Hose-Nose Lewis, 2025
Okay, I gotta write
Yeah,
that down too.
As we fling him from his catapult naked with the sounds of fuck 'em.
Fuck them.
Splash.
Yeah.
So, Jamie, why do you like scary movies?
I like them because I like Halloween. Scary movies and TV shows I only watch in October. Video games
Really?
are another story.
Mhm.
Video games I will play at any point, just because that's my one of my major hobbies is
Mhm.
gaming. But yeah, scary movies and TV shows, I love using them to get into the spirit of Halloween.
And what is
Uh,
that? And just to remind people, because we did have an episode 2 episodes ago about Halloween. What is it about
Yes.
Halloween that you dig?
Oh, I love Halloween. It's
Candy.
everything. It's the costumes, it's the candy, it's the nostalgia, and it's just the season, right? Like for me, I'm happy that it's no longer summer. Things are cooling off, and that like it cooling off and the leaves falling and it getting darker earlier. It feels more spooky
Murderous.
and magical. I like that. Yeah,
So
I love Halloween.
If you were the kind of person who had a big front lawn, would you have giant inflatable Halloween
Oh
things
my
everywhere?
God. I would be that house that would be like, does that guy have a job? Yeah,
So
you
you
guys-
for all that.
Do you guys ever see the crazy? Obviously, you see the crazy gardens and stuff. So out
I
here in
love those.
Burbank, they have every year they have an area where people go to town with this. And this
Oh.
year they've started putting live actors out in their gardens.
Like scare
And
actors.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
man.
it's just full on. Now we haven't been yet, and it's Halloween tomorrow. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go
Are you
out
going?
early to a friend's house because a lot of us have apartments, and Halloween's not as much fun as an apartment, right? It really isn't, especially if
Yeah.
you're not on ground level and people ain't gonna knock on your door, which none of us really want anymore. Anyway,
I miss that.
so we're gonna go out early and we're gonna hand out candy for the kids, and then we're gonna go and do the tour of the houses before they get torn down. These
Awesome.
things are epic, man. Like if you googly wiggle it and you look at Burbank haunted house experiences, they give you a map, they give you a place to go. The cars are stacked, man, just trying to get around here and
That's
drive
so
by.
cool.
But this year I've heard that they're doing scare actors, and one of the reasons I heard about that was there is a house that is aliens themed, because obviously this year we had Alien Earth come out. So they've done it on an aliens theme, and they were happy to have live actors come in, but I never got around to looking any deeper into
Crap.
it. But yeah,
That's
it's crazy out here, man. I mean, it's fun to stare out your window. Like here, I mentioned you don't really get into it in an apartment, but here I've put my mannequin out with my Ash cosplay, and my evil Ash head that's normally behind me is out on that mannequin.
Nice.
His creepy zombie hands on him, and he's holding on the balcony. And then to over this side, I got a body bag hanging, like a cobwebbed Frodo, like looking wrapped up, mummified body. And then we have this little ghost that goes along the balcony making noises. So
Oh,
yeah, we'll
awesome.
do our best.
love that.
I got a full size alien egg with face huggers coming out. You
Nice.
know, you put the
Dude.
light on. The flickering green light now is illuminated at the night. I love that shit, man.
Man, can I
I
come
want
and
it.
stay at your house the next Halloween?
Yeah, man. If I had a house though, I would 100% spend the other money that I kind of have left over from toys on Halloween stuff.
Right? That's a thing. Yeah.
I wouldn't even
We-
eat the month of October.
I wanted to dig like an actual grave in my front
Oh,
lawn, and then like
hit
like
like a
pop
water
out and-
main.
yeah, and like
Yeah.
scare children. And I even said like I want to go to a butcher shop and get like some like cow legs and
like real
real
guns.
bones. Yeah,
Real
Maybe, like, no,
legs.
absolutely.
I'm gonna have them
What?
coming out of me and on my head.
absolutely.
Wow.
You never want to do anything I want to do.
Yeah, I'll watch your
Damn.
movies, but no.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. What the hell? No, I would.
You could make fake guts, Steve. You have the talent.
Yeah,
I
but I
should
want
buy-
something that actually smells.
You could make that too from your
You
butt.
want,
I do
right?
often.
You want the 4D experience.
Anywho,
Yeah.
Rob.
Yeah, no, I'm curious because it's just like this all. I'm not gonna crap on your thing. This is all stuff does not feel any appealing. Is not appealing to me whatsoever.
Yeah.
But
You're the
there-
Christmas guy.
I am the
Yeah,
Christmas
I'm-
guy,
I'm
very
the
much so.
Halloween guy.
You've got your yard
yeah.
filled in October. I got my yard filled in November.
Mm. Yeah.
So
My sister
well,
literally
fun
just
stuff.
messaged me saying, "Look at this! We made fake entrails and intestines."
Brilliant.
Like
Brilliant.
that's awesome.
I'm more
Well,
of the Arbor Day kind of guy.
Oh, that's lovely. You get plant those trees. Okay, so let's start with TV. And I want to hear some, like, not, but with some of the shows that you enjoyed that kind of gave you the spooks. We will start with Steve 3.
Oh man, you guys always start here.
We will start with Jamie
Dude,
Pale
we can
Rider.
start
There
with
you
me.
go.
I'll go.
There you go.
TV shows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
God. Yeah, well, it wasn't my turn. I'm just jumping in to follow the airtime.
We'll start with those.
The first one that comes to mind for me, I'm just going to power through. He threw to me and I started talking. And it's not even that scary, but it's mostly just very Halloween-y. It was Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh yeah.
The movie too, but mostly the TV show. I loved that TV show. Like there was like 7 seasons of it. It was fun, man. It felt like a show where it just made spooky stuff fun. It wasn't overly scary. It wasn't trying to like jump scare you. It was just fun, spooky stuff.
Yeah.
Like it was vampires, it was demons, it was zombies, it was a whole thing. It was great.
You're gonna
Love
get
that show.
tested. Yeah.
Yeah. So much fun, man.
Yeah, but there were a few episodes that were deep, like the one where Buffy's mom dies. Holy shit!
Yes.
That was like tear-jerking, traumatizing.
Oh yeah, and like they did the whole episode without any music whatsoever, and it's just like very quiet and somber the whole. Yeah, but then there were a couple episodes that were genuinely scary, like The Gentleman, where they took away everybody's voices and nobody could speak. That was genuinely creepy. I loved it. That was so much fun. Yeah, great show.
Buffy.
So Hosenos, you watched that show too then?
It's one of Amy's favorite shows.
Oh, is it?
Hell yeah.
And we powered through Angel as well. And I met Buffy from the original movie at
Christy
Fan
Swanson?
Expo. Yep, Fan Expo.
That's awesome.
So I've got 2 photos upstairs in my living room signed by actors, and one is Christy Swanson, right? And the other one is Fred from Dollhouse. Amy Adams? Amy
No, not Amy Adams.
Amy Adams is a
Amy Acker.
Amy Acker, yes.
Ackerman.
Ackerman.
Let's
I
make
thought
up
it was
names.
Amy Acker.
Well, she was in Dollhouse, but she's also in Angel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So,
cool.
Yeah, we got those upstairs.
Steve 3, did you watch Buffy?
I did. Yeah, I wasn't religiously into it, but I did watch it for sure. I found it more entertaining than spooky. To be fair, it was entertainment.
Totally
and
what
there
it
was.
was.
Yeah, but it was one of those, it's one of those things that became a cult following for a lot of people, which I totally understand.
Yeah.
For me, TV wise, to give me the willies on a more paranormal scale was the X-Files.
Yeah.
That one.
I was waiting
that
for
one
somebody
was
to mention that. Yeah.
Yeah, but again,
Great
it's still, scary in the paranormal way. But that one was my cult thing. That I was emotional is the word I'm going to use. After 10 years, it came to an end. I couldn't believe it. It really hit me hard because it was my go-to for 10 years. The X-Files. I think it's because I believed half of it was true, but yeah, that was my. That was
some
definitely
really
one of my
cool
favorite.
and scary
Love that show.
creatures.
Yeah.
On that
Did you-
show.
Yeah, it was more psychological as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't just,
Yeah.
it was the psychological tale about it. There was one episode of the X-Files, which I think was season 2, and it to this day disturbs the shit out of me, where they go into the woods in this backcountry wooden, banjo playing place, and they're investigating. I can't remember what it is they're even investigating, but people were kidnapping and doing stuff to people. But
Yeah.
there was these 2 sons or these 2 men, and they finally break into the house. And the thing that will never leave my mind is under the bed. Oh, I just hit the mic. Sorry. Under the bed, in like the drawers you get from IKEA that go under your bed, they pull out this drawer, and there's a woman in there. It's their mum with no arms and legs, and she starts screaming, and it was terrifying. And that whole episode, I got a shiver now thinking about it.
Yeah.
That whole episode is so damn twisted. But yeah, the limbless mother under the bed, which the sons were doing all
That was
sorts with.
crazy. I vividly remember that. I still have the scars on my psyche from it.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Now, for the record, she did not come with the IKEA drawers. That's
Oh.
No, but here's the thing. Every time I go to get the spare sheets out of that damn drawer under my IKEA bed, I keep thinking about that scene from X-Files every time.
Okay, so now Allie's got to like make a mannequin and put it in the bear.
Oh
Just to
yeah,
scare the
thank
shit
God
out of
we're
you.
not. Thank God we're not live right now, because if we were, she'd hear this and she'd be doing it in the time it takes.
Would
us
she
to
do
that.
that?
Yeah,
think
because
so?
I do it to her all the time. So any chance she gets to get me, she'll do it. Like
Well,
I was.
Allie's a bit of a scaredy cat, isn't she?
Oh God, yeah. She is not. She is not horror. She's on Team Rob. Like she is
Mhm.
not
Yeah.
horror at all. But like Jamie said, this time of year is when I get the opportunity to do a Steve to her. I get to let her watch the movies, and she's open to it, and we're really easing it in because I don't want to freak her out either. But
No.
I have a list right now this season, which we're trying to get through, but not very successfully, of old classic horror movies that are available to watch for free. But I'm also running around every weekend trying to snatch up physical media of other movies that need to be in our collection for this occasion. So this season so far, we've done Invasion of the Body Snatchers,
Nice.
with Donald Sutherland version,
Yep.
which again is crazy movie if you watch it now, so freaky. And we've started. Sorry to hijack this question about TV, but we've also started watching the Twilight Zone, the old Twilight Zone, black and white
Nice.
Twilight Zone. So that's what we're doing at the moment. Last night we watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space. So that's where we're at. But I'll now shut up and let someone else talk about TV, because I just
You gonna
taken
watch
3
Outer
turns.
Limits?
Yeah, that will be
Outer
next.
Limits.
Oh,
Yeah, because I mentioned
love
it the other
Outer
day. And she's like, "What do you
Limits.
mean Outer Limits?" I went, "Oh, sorry, Twilight Zone." And yeah, so Outer Limits was another good one.
Outer Limits was
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned Twilight Zone, because I remember watching a little bit of that when I was younger, and now as an adult, I kind of want to go back and watch a few, just some of the classic stuff, because I wouldn't say it's scary, but it is like thoughtful and provoking, and sometimes it does play with your mind. But it's very similar to like nowadays you ramp it up with a Black Mirror, and I used to watch the Black Mirror for the first few seasons, and I had to stop because it was fucking with my mind.
Yeah.
I still remember this one episode of Black Mirror where this kid was being blackmailed, and you felt so sorry for him, and he had to go around, and I'm going to spoil this one, but he's going around trying to just do all these things so he doesn't get blackmailed, and in the end you realize he's a fucking bad person. And they manipulate you thinking he's such a great kid who's stuck in a situation, and then he's not the victim. He is actually a very, very bad person who did a very bad thing, and it's just like, I see. And
I know
like
that episode. And every time I see that actor now, I think it like, oh, you're a pedo. Every time I see that actor now, just from that episode of Black Mirror.
But there's some good stuff in there too.
Rob, I would highly recommend to get into the vibe of it, to go back and watch even like the first season, dude. That's what we started doing, is the first ever season of it. And one of the episodes we watched the other night was, and the other funny thing as well about going back on these ones is the actors that you see in there, the young actors that you know so well now.
Yeah.
Like the one the other night was, I can't remember the actor's name, the one that was Rocky's trainer in Rocky. What was his name?
Oh, Burgess Meredith.
Burgess Meredith was in it. Really young.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm going to ruin it.
Oh, you're talking Twilight Zone. Sorry, I thought you were talking Black Mirror, but yes, Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone, yeah. So
William Shatner and the Gremlin.
So many people are in there.
Something on the wing.
I'm gonna ask about this because I got a memory of a Twilight episode that scared the shit out of me, but I can't remember if it was like it must have been the newer, like the remakes. But I'm confusing it with, I'm not sure if it's from the movie, but the premise of the whole episode is somebody has like a watch or something that pauses time. So you can like walk around and everything's like pause TV, but you can walk around, like manipulate things, and you can start it up again. And at the end, there's like nuclear strike happening, and this person pauses it, and there's like, ICBMs going overhead, and it's like, do I live in this world where it's just me and everybody's paused, or do I just let it go and
happen?
Everybody get nuked? And as a kid,
crazy.
It scared the shit out of me because it was the 80s, right? And all this like
So
nuclear
is Red
arms
Scare,
was the
right?
world.
Yeah, that was real. So that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And again, it's that psychological.
Yeah.
The
right?
episode's called A Kind of Stopwatch. It's 1963. Yeah.
63.
Starring
That's
Patrick
awesome.
McNulty. Oh no,
It's
no,
not
sorry.
the-
Pac, it's a character's name. I apologize. But yeah, it is what you're saying. There's whole. I don't recognize any of the names here, but yeah, it's called a kind of stopwatch.
But the one the other night was on a similar vein. You know, nuclear era, the scare of nuclear war. And he played a character that just wants to read, and all he wants to do is read, and he doesn't get time to read. And then he goes down to the safe of the bank he works in after getting his wife's torn into him, his boss is torn into him. All he wants to do is read. So he locks himself in the safe for lunch break, and a nuclear bomb goes off.
Yep.
And he comes out the safe, and he's like going crazy. What's he going to do? He comes across a library, and he's so happy. And he sets out all the books for every month of the year that's going to keep him going for years and years and years. And he goes to sit down to pick up his first book, and his glasses fall off and smash on the floor. And he's like, and that was it. It was over.
Yeah.
It was, so good. Anyway.
Oh, Jamie, your turn. What are some other TV shows?
We covered Outer Limits, Twilight Zone. Honestly, I got to give a shout out to Stranger Things. I like that show. It's really well done. And it leans a little bit into the spooky stuff.
Mhm.
It's great. Yeah,
Definitely.
like I just saw the trailer for the last season
The
today.
new-
I'm like,
the new
that's
one, yeah.
awesome. Yeah, it's exciting. But yeah,
this the last season?
What a cool show. It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the kids are all like 40, right? Like,
yeah, I flicked for a comparison thing that I saw today of the first episode versus this episode, and they had
they're
the
gonna have to
characters
de-age
next to
these
each other.
kids.
Yeah.
Like they're not even that old.
Some
but
of
they're
them
gonna have
had
to use,
so
like,
much work
CGI
done
de-aging.
because they've done movies since that you don't
Right?
even recognize them anymore.
And
you know?
like whatever. That's such an 80s thing to have 30-year-olds playing teenagers anyways, so it doesn't really matter.
90210. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Stranger Things. It's such a fun show.
it is
and
good.
It definitely hits you with the willies a little bit.
Mhm.
I did not watch last season. I don't
was
know
great.
why. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good. I mean,
Yeah,
they
yeah, take
introduced
some
my
time.
favorite character in the show ever, Eddie. And
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, the D&D guy, he was great.
Might be worth watching it before you watch the last one, Rob. Just to
Yeah.
Yeah.
get a bit of the old feels for the old stuff, and then go into this. Jamie, have you done any digging with it and found? I haven't done. We don't do a lot of digging, so I don't know why I'm
Like
asking you.
their real world kind of ties.
Well, yeah. What are they
like
saying? Are
Montauk and
they
stuff like that.
are they doing it so they are older, so it doesn't feel weird? Are they
I don't know.
moving it through into
No.
time? Okay.
I don't want to know anything about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
new season before I
Yeah,
start
yeah.
watching it.
I
Like
get
that is the last time I'll watch a trailer for it even.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I only ever watch one trailer and then I'm done. I stop.
Yeah.
I don't want to see the whole fucking thing before it comes out.
Hose knows. How about you?
You know, I'm blanking on movies, TV, because I think a lot of times it was scary. I just didn't watch. But this might be a loophole and a bridge to movies, but the made-for-TV movie of It.
I forget that was a TV special.
Yeah.
Like the Tim Curry one?
The Tim
Yeah.
Curry one.
Hell yeah.
That scared the shit out of me as a kid. And going back and watching it now, maybe not so much, but that terrified me. You know, we all float down here, Jimmy, and yeah. And even at the end where they go throw rocks at a big spider or something, it still scared me.
Yeah, they got the new one coming out. Welcome to Derry is coming out.
Oh,
really?
yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know about this.
I
They're
still need to watch
reimagining.
the new shows, like the new movies before that.
What's Welcome to Derry? Help me.
It's
out
going to
with
be
that.
like I think it's obviously like a prequel to it. So it's all about the
Mm.
town of Derry where it all happens.
It's like a
And
whole
this is-
TV series, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a
Yeah.
TV show.
Oh,
yeah.
interesting. Okay.
Who's doing it?
TV people.
You know, Bob TV people.
Not like Netflix or Prime.
You know
or-
what? I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
Honestly, and that's not me trying to be
fair.
a dink.
Call back.
Go back to last week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I honestly I don't know anymore. I probably should, but
It's hard to keep up. There's so much.
How about you, Steve? 3?
Another TV show,
Yeah.
a classic again, cult status would be Walking Dead with the zombies.
Mm.
You know, it just they milked every bit they could out of that thing, and it's still going to this day. But when it first started, I was pretty into it, man. It was good.
I have I'm surprised nobody mentioned the Simpsons Halloween specials.
Oh,
Well, we haven't finished yet.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
well,
still going around, man.
well, typically it's usually anything Simpsons goes number one
The
with a bullet.
Treehouse of Horror
Well,
episodes are my favorite episodes of The
Yes.
Simpsons. We
We
were
were- and we were
talking
just
about that
talking
this
about it, yeah.
weekend. Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't bring it up because I don't find those scary.
No.
They're
They're
amazing.
fun though.
They're
They're
fun.
Halloween.
Yeah,
they
good
are-
point,
They are,
good
ha-
point.
they are synonymous with Halloween, though.
Great homages to actual like horror
Yeah.
movies and TV shows.
Well, I think
Good
I was
point.
telling you, Jamie, I watched the remake of Cape Fear with
Yeah.
De Niro, and then I
Yeah.
immediately watched the Simpsons Cape Fear
Yes. Which
after.
wasn't even a Treehouse of Horror. It was just an episode.
That's right. It was just an episode with
Yeah.
Sideshow Bob.
It was
Yeah.
awesome.
Have you guys watched the new ones that just came out?
No.
No,
The new Treehouse? No. Okay.
No.
Was it any good?
I
I
only
don't know.
watched
I
it
haven't.
once.
I haven't watched it either yet.
I'm crotchety.
yeah,
Anybody else have anything to add for TV before?
Absolutely.
Okay, go for it.
I've got a deep cut, and I'm really curious if you guys ever watched this show back in the 90s. I'm pretty sure it was kind of like it was focused on younger people, kind of like X-Files. It was episodic. It was Erie, Indiana.
I heard about
I
it.
do remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you a
I
episode.
loved that show.
yeah, I do remember watching that.
And it was a couple of kids in a small town in Indiana, and it was just like all of these like urban legend type things that the kids would investigate, and it definitely had like this creepy twist. It was such a cool show.
Mhm. It's in
Yeah,
the
it just
last one,
felt like
right?
a more kind of like grown up Goonies, but they weren't searching for treasure. They were investigating urban legends.
Yeah, yeah.
Like creepy urban legends. It was awesome, but it was kids on bikes, and it was
Mhm.
great. It was so
Yeah.
cool.
Steve, 3, help me out with this one. There's this TV show in Britain. It was a comedy, but it was weird. It was kind
Oh,
of spooky at times.
I know.
You know
what
which one I'm
mean.
talking about already. It's like
Oh, I looked at it the other day. I was going to watch it on BritBox.
it's not the League of Gentlemen. I think we're a part of it or something like that. I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
and I think it was the League of Gentlemen, but it was it.
Royston Vassy?
Yeah, that's the town that it was set in, but
Oh, maybe it was
it
just a League of Gentlemen. Then.
maybe it was League of Gentlemen. Yeah,
Yeah, because I remember watching that show thinking, "Oh, it's a great
it
great
was
comedy."
twisted.
It was
It was
very weird.
Twisted. Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a point where it just became a little bit frightening. Like there was a family member just murderers or something like that. Or I haven't seen it
Yeah.
in so long.
It's on BritBox. If you get BritBox, you can watch it there. Season 2 at least. Anyway,
That's
'cause I
one of the
looked at it
few
the
I'm
other day.
tempted to get. Yeah.
It's not on Yankbox.
Wow. No, that's what you keep under the bed.
Ah, good callback.
Yeah.
Can Box has just got like 3 episodes and that's it. It's all just corner gas.
Speaking of England and a deep cut and the scary, I just remember as a kid watching a TV show, a BBC TV show called The Secret Garden, and it's obviously
Oh, the
based on
Secret Garden.
and that thing freaked the crap out of me because they would have these characters with no faces that would they were statues and they would come alive, and I remember that giving me nightmares. Was it you guys I was telling about my dreams
Yes, with
with the mud man
play
coming
the
up
music.
the stairs and it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
on
yeah.
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 So that's probably where that generated from. But yeah, that was another thing that freaked me out as a kid, TV show wise.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to diverge this. I do, since you were talking about classic British shows. Do you remember a British series about the Phoenix and the Carpet or something
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
I remember seeing that when I was a kid. Our
What the hell was it called?
I'm just looking it up now because
Phoenix on the Carpet.
yeah, I
It
just
may have even
remember.
been called that.
Oh, it was the Phoenix and the Carpet. Yes, but I just remember our librarian at Happy Valley Elementary School was showing episodes of that.
Yeah.
And
It was again, the kid shows were messed up, man. There's a
It
lot
was
of
a bit messed up.
explanations. There's a
Did
lot
it
of
scare you?
explanations here for you guys. This is what happened to me. This is, you know,
I feel
Rob,
like it
did-
happened
did-
to all of us, though,
Yeah.
man. Just
Yeah.
in different regions of the world.
Did the Phoenix and the Carpet scare you, or was it the creepy librarian?
No, Mr. Robinson was awesome. I remember Mr. Robinson. He was a fantastic old man who was just very kind to us. It was just the atmosphere of this TV show is just, it was like a dark green
Eerie as hell, man.
dingy room with this dark with this dingy carpet and this phoenix, which was puppeteered, but it moved funny. And I don't mean to be scary, but when you mentioned Secret Garden, it just triggered something. But sorry, don't want to go too much into that. I do want to mention Munsters as well. I like the Munsters. It was fun.
It's Halloween based, man.
Yeah, it was cool.
It wasn't really scary, but
no, it wasn't scary. That's my level of scary right there. Some hairy kid. But anything, Jamie, you got some more TV shows?
I think that's me done for TV shows.
Shall we rotate to movies, and I'll give it to
I would
Hoseness?
I want to give
Steve.
one. Sorry, I know.
Yeah, please.
I talk a lot, but that's what we do, right? So one TV show that I have to mention, which I love to this day, and will never get sick of watching, is Ash versus Evil Dead. Ash versus Evil Dead on FX was just fan bloody tastic.
That's such a great call.
It's got a level of gore which is like, oh my god, stop it, you know, but in a comical value, but also is pretty twisted, and all of that wrapped up. I don't know, if you're a horror fan and you like Evil Dead and you like Bruce, like, you've got to watch this show because it's the most messed up thing you've ever seen, but in a funny and creepy and gory way, but in a good way. It's
hell yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if any of you seen any episodes of Ash versus Evil Dead?
I haven't even seen Evil
I watched
Dead.
I think the first 2 seasons, I want to say. First season at least.
Did you watch the episode where he has to go into the mortuary and get the book back?
Yes. That was awesome. That might
I'm never gonna forget that episode for reasons of just comical value and just disturbingness. It's I'm not
that's
gonna
what
say
Evil Dead is, right? It's equal parts horror, like gory horror and comedy. It's such a great show.
Yeah,
I'm looking at this lineup. It's Lucy Lawless and Ted Raimi, Lee Majors.
Lee
funny.
Majors is his dad in a subsequent series, and he's just a horrible man.
Funny,
yeah,
but yeah, it's ridiculously gory in a typical way you'd imagine for Evil Dead, but Bruce Campbell is just absolute chef's kiss during this whole. And I do not know why they canceled it, because the way they ended it would have given us futuristic Ash, and it would have been brilliant. So yeah, I don't know who makes these decisions out there, but
idiots.
Yeah,
you 5.
Yeah.
All right, so Hose Nose, movies. Let's focus on movies here. Some nice scary movies for you.
Well, I'll start with the one that probably scared me the most as an adult, and that was Blair Witch.
I've heard that, yeah.
And that was because we talked about it's psychological.
Mm-hmm.
They did such a good job with, like, this is one of the first found footage films, right? Might have been the first, and it was.
I think it was the first, yeah.
Yeah.
And they did such a good job with the marketing, where people were like, "Is this real? Is this not real?" You kind of didn't know. They screwed with your head that way. But I remember going and watching this in the cinema in West Edmonton Mall, which is like 20-minute drive from my house with my friends. And at the time, I was living with my brother on a farm in a double wide trailer.
Brutal.
It was just for the summer. And I was like, I watched that movie and went, no fucking way I'm driving out in the boonies in the middle of the night in pitch black.
That's what makes it fun.
I know, but to get from my car to the trailer was like maybe a 5-second run, but it's pitch black. I'm like, fuck no. So I stayed at my friend's place in the basement. We were both sitting there. I remember this vividly. We're sleeping with tennis rackets. I almost killed his cat because the cat jumped up on me in the middle of the night and I just started swinging like crazy.
I mean, going to a basement after watching that is not necessarily the greatest idea either. I'd rather stick to the woods. There were 2 of us.
There was safety in numbers.
Did you find? See, if that was me, I would have waited for you to fall asleep, and I would have got up and stood against the wall, and then made sure that you woke up with some noise, and then just see you staring.
Yeah.
And then you would have been hit with the tennis racket.
Oh man.
We did go camping shortly after, and there was a lot of stones stacked and sticks,
stick witches
hanging from trees, just
that.
fucking with each other too. Yeah, that movie scared the living shit out of me.
Yeah, and that's the psychological part of it. Because
Yeah, totally.
you can joke around with these things, but in the back of your mind it's like the old. I was talking to Ali about this because she's never seen Candyman, and I was saying she thought Candyman was a guy that went around killing kids by giving them candy. So I had to bring her up to
Diabetic?
speed. Yeah, I had to bring her up to speed of what Candyman was, and it's like you just have to say the name 5 times, Candyman, and he'll appear, right? So do you do that after watching it? You joke around and you
I
say,
know, yeah.
but do you stare into the mirror and say it 5 times?
You
or
have
do you
to.
think, I don't
You
really
have
want
to.
to because I
No,
don't know
you
if it's
have
going to
to.
happen or not.
No,
Yeah.
you don't. You don't have to.
Yes.
No.
No, we did a haunted walking tour at Burnaby Village Museum last night,
Yeah.
and the guide was telling us actual stories of things people have experienced on those grounds in those buildings, and in every circumstance where it was possible, I replicated the situation myself because I wanted to see something happen.
Be careful what you wish for, Jamie.
Yeah, I wanted to poop my
100%.
pants.
Yeah. It's awesome until it isn't, I'm sure. But yeah.
This is
I
why
just-
we can never go on a tour like that together.
Oh, dude. Yeah. You would hate it and I would
You
love
will-
it.
Jamie's
Um,
poking the bear every 5 seconds.
That's the thing. I don't want to like fuck you, ghost, show me something. I just want to see something or something real, right? Yeah, I don't know.
So, Jamie, what about you? What about movies?
The movie that genuinely scared me the most, I don't get scared by movies. Like, I enjoy them because they're scary, but
Mhm.
I don't genuinely get scared. That's just not the way my brain is wired. But the one that got me the closest to actually feeling scared by a movie was the first Paranormal Activity.
Yeah. I had that on the back of my tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it in the theater and they did such a good job. Again, no gore.
Home
like,
movie, like high
scares.
8 video.
Yeah, it was like basically the evolution of the found footage where it was all
Mhm.
just like home cameras set up
Mhm.
for surveillance. And the first movie anyways did such an amazing job
Mhm.
of building tension and building the scene up.
Mhm.
And for anybody that hasn't seen it, like, when they go to sleep, for example, like they show a bunch of stuff during the day and occasionally things happen during the day because this guy is antagonizing whatever it is that's inhabiting his house.
Mhm.
But then at night, you're just watching the couple sleep
Mhm.
and you can see the footage and it's fast forwarding. But then all of a sudden the footage stops and starts running in normal time and you're like, oh shit. And it doesn't happen right away either. It's very gradual.
Mhm.
But then it's never like, oh, and then a monster jumps out. It's like the sheet gets pulled off the bed
Yeah.
by some unseen force and it just ramps up from there. All of a sudden it's the woman getting dragged out of the bed and down the hallway. And you're like, holy fucking shit. Yeah. So much fun.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
bought that. I bought that on Blu-ray, and I don't watch it because after doing all the paranormal investigations, in the back of my head and having some experiences that I never want to have again.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch that movie because I feel that opens a
Yeah.
door.
yeah.
And I don't want to pick up the phone anymore.
That's fair.
I don't want to do that anymore. But that was a great movie for that because
It was a really well made movie.
and that's the same as shouting into the mirror 5 times. You don't really want to push the button just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
And,
was
like,
a good movie though.
That's the thing. Like, for example, there was a story last night in one of the houses where it was a bachelor named Tommy at the turn of the century that lived in this tiny house, and he would whittle toys for kids, and like, he would hand them out candy if they came to the house. It was nothing like evil or antagonistic, but it's just, one of the tour guides there was in the habit of saying, hi, Tommy. And one time they got an answer back.
Bah.
So they actually invited everybody to like go up into the house and like, it's not an evil presence. You
Mhm.
just might get an answer. It's like, of course I went and said, hi, Tommy. Like I said, bye, Tommy too. I'm like, I just want to have a conversation. Yeah, it was great.
Steve 3.
Movies?
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many. and that's what's difficult. But if I had to pick a movie that freaked me out, and the reason I'm gonna tell you about this one is because it's fresh in my mind after friend of the show Brandon found it the other, because you can't get this on physical media anymore. And I remember watching it and it messed me up royally. And it was a movie called Society. And it's kind of, I don't know how to explain it to you because it's so messed up, especially the end scene of it. And I've always wanted to watch it again because I want to see it now in my adult eyes rather than my younger eyes and see if it's as disturbing as it was when I was probably forced to watch it by my brother, 6 years older than me. But that is a really messed up movie, and that freaked me out. And I just can't get Society. And we found it in a store that sells nothing but physical media, and there it was, just one copy though. So
it looks
know,
like a
when
body
you're-
horror movie.
yeah, it's freaky though. The story that goes with it is freaky, and the end of it is freaky. And that's why I want to watch it again to see if it's just ridiculous. But yeah,
I'm looking at
yeah,
pictures.
yeah, right there you go. You're just
Gross.
looking at pictures.
Like,
yeah,
there's one picture here that the Google will not let me look unless I click on it.
yeah,
So,
yeah. It's messed up. It's kind of like the new one, Substance. It's kind of like that, but
Oh,
different.
yeah.
for me, I like Sleepy Hollow. I
Hmm.
know it's not the same level as you guys, but Sleepy Hollow, Tim Burton,
Mhm.
it's and Johnny
That's a
Depp
fun
apparently. Johnny Depp's in this one, surprise, surprise. But it's a fun one. I like the history of it. It tickles me because it's a Tim Burton movie. Depp's in it, and it's a bit of history, a bit of Americana history of the Headless Horseman, which I really dig. And he also, what's his face?
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken, Foo Fighters. Yeah, he's in it, and he's got these massive teeth. And I think even Helena Bonham Carter might be in
Yeah.
it as well.
Well,
I freaking
Helena
love
Bonham Carter in a Tim Burton movie?
Along with Johnny
No
Depp.
way.
No.
I freaking love Helena Bonham Carter.
It's,
Who did
it's
the
great.
movie?
Winona
Who did the
Ryder?
Music.
It's
Danny
a
Elfman?
great. Yeah.
La, 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 la.
It's
Hold
great
on here.
bringing to life of a
Bob,
folklore,
Bob,
right?
Bob.
It's bringing
Yeah.
to life folklore, and it's really well done. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
I
the
don't think I've
historical
seen
part of
that.
it. It's fun. I think I
Mhm.
might actually own that one too.
Yeah, it's like Sweeney Todd. The adaptation of Sweeney Todd is just messy and crazy.
Oh, I saw that one. I wasn't a big fan of that one, but I respect it for what it was. But that was a little too messed up.
Yeah.
For me. But Christina Ricci, did we mention that? I think she was in there too. So, but again, surprise, surprise. Hose nose.
The second movie that scared the shit out of me when I was in high school was the original Exorcist.
Yeah.
And
You guys
again,
were talking
it's-
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
so
watching that
again,
tomorrow.
oh, nice.
I've never.
Oh, is
seen
this
it.
with Ree with the movies she hasn't seen?
No, this is one
Oh.
that I haven't seen. This
Oh,
is on
okay.
my like spooky movie
Okay.
bucket
Well,
list.
I'm not gonna ruin it for you, but for me, what happened is I wouldn't see it for the longest time. Again, psychological. It's supposed to be based on a true story. It's all about religion and stuff. So we watched it. I was scared shitless, and then my friends, because they're again comedians, came to my house at 2 a.m. and started like making noises and shit and scratching the window, which resulted in me chasing them down the street with a baseball bat.
Were they doing the crab?
They were doing a lot of shit. It
Oh
was,
yeah, more power to them if they could do the crab, the reverse
was
crab
not-
walk
yeah.
Hey, Jamie, are you
not
watching it
happy.
on physical media, or are you watching it on streaming?
on streaming.
Okay, so are you watching it? Is it like Amazon Prime or something?
Yeah,
Okay, so you must have seen the trailer they put out for it, right? Because if you skip through and you leave it hovering on the movie you want to watch,
No.
no. If you
I've
haven't,
intentionally not watched
But
any
no.
trailers.
let me hear me out. Watch the trailer for it because it was so messed up that the trailer can't show any of the movie, really. So it just shows you the synonymous arrival of the priest at the house with that beautiful shot of the light.
Yeah,
But the rest of the advertisement is freaky ass music and still images of demonic faces. And that's
Oh,
all they
shit.
could do. So the
Shit.
trailer itself is brutal. And I played it for Ali the other night. But it's just another one that she hasn't seen. And I don't think,
oh, that's awesome.
yeah. But I'm glad you're going to watch it, dude. It'd be interesting
Yeah.
to see what you feel about it.
And the
It is
music,
a messed up one.
The Tubular Bells. Yep.
Yeah.
That's Steve 3.
Great movie.
Steve 3.
Oh, I get this one's a weird one for me. It's one I always go back to because I find it fascinating, and it's a movie called Dreamcatcher. And
I've heard about that one. Yeah.
It's Stephen King.
Kind of,
right?
it's more sci-fi, alien. But it's a freaky one, and I love it, and I keep going back
That
and
was
watching
fun.
it. So yeah, Dreamcatcher was a freaky movie.
What's it about?
It's about basically it's about some friends who go to a hunting cabin to go off and do their winter hunting, and then aliens are involved, and it just gets crazier and crazier.
Yeah.
They're childhood friends, and yeah, I don't want to say any more, but yeah,
Is
it's
Morgan Freeman in this movie?
Yeah.
yeah, he
And,
plays a Morgan Freeman you never normally
Yeah.
see, and it's
Is he an
worth
alien?
watching it.
And
No,
Damian Lewis
he's
was
an
in it.
asshole.
Yeah.
He is an asshole.
Yeah,
So,
he was the bad guy.
He's the bad guy.
He's got wicked
Yeah.
eyebrows. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a
Yeah,
tangent to
fun
that, I
movie.
watched a trailer for a movie with Morgan Freeman playing the bad guy where he's like some gangster. I'm like, this doesn't work. I can't do this. This doesn't work.
Oh, he can play scary and like an asshole. Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah,
He's
Dreamcatcher is
got
one
range.
which isn't really horror, but it's freaky and it's kind of more sci-fi-ish. But yeah,
Mhm.
it's one to watch. It's interesting.
It's Stephen King, so it's got that vibe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How about you, Jamie? We got
I
to
think
pivot
we-
to video games soon, but I want to hear another
Okay.
movie from you.
Again, like I'm working through this month. I haven't done as many as I would like, and I might continue it in November just for fun. But yeah, I'm working through my like spooky movie bucket list of like movies I've never seen before because I'm not a huge horror fan. Like I said, October is it. But related to my recent video game tastes, it put me onto the first Conjuring movie,
Mhm.
and I loved it.
It
It
wasn't
was-
having to sit through The Conjuring 4 or whatever it was the other night. And
Yeah, no. It's just I had never seen the first one, and it was on my list. Yeah, and I had so much fun with it. Like it's based on a true story and real people, and it starts off with an account of like the Annabelle doll
Mhm.
and stuff. Like the opening with the Annabelle doll was so much fun.
yeah,
It was creepy. And then they launch into this classic haunted house with some paranormal investigators, like a lady who's a medium and a guy who's more connected like to the church and like doing exorcisms and stuff like that and
Mhm.
investigations. Yeah, great movie.
it is
I'm
good.
actually really excited to watch the rest of the Conjuring movies. I'm going to watch the Annabelle movies. I'm going to watch the Nun movies because they're all like, it's the I jokingly say the Conjuring cinematic universe, but like there's a lot of just like spin-off
Insidious.
movies.
They don't
Insidious.
necessarily get better though. So
No. I'm basically working under the assumption that the first one is the best one.
yeah,
And my expectations are going to be low, but I'm still excited to watch them because the first one
Yeah.
was so much fun. It was
Have you?
again like, oh, sorry, Steve, go ahead.
I was gonna say, have you seen any of the Insidious ones?
yeah.
No, I also want to watch Insidious.
The first one again. Just watch the first ones to start with. You don't have to
Yeah.
go through all of them before you move on. But
Yeah.
yeah, Insidious has a creepy side to it for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love it.
So let's pivot to video games.
No,
this
no.
is-
I want one
oh,
more movie.
One more. Go ahead.
One more?
Go ahead.
because I don't know any video games.
Deal.
Okay, one more. This is one that I don't know if any of you seen. It's called The Fourth Kind.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I've
know
seen that
you would
one.
probably see it with Milila Jovovich. Yeah, it's cool. It's like we watched it and we're like, is this real? Is this like a found footage thing? It's again a psychological thing where it's set in like some remote town in Alaska and all these people are getting abducted by aliens. And then they go to a shrink or somebody who's doing hypnosis and they're reliving these and playing these tapes of these hypnotic sessions. It is scary as fuck. And you'll never look at an owl the same again after it too. So
Oh, it
Anyway.
explains the owl pictures I'm looking at right
yeah,
now.
yeah. It was creepy. It was super creepy, and we didn't really know what we were getting into when we watched it. I was like, it
Yeah.
scared the shit out of both of us.
I mean, there's so many classic horror movies that you could sit here and name all night. But
Oh yeah,
I just want to go
tons.
for some little more obscure things.
Sidebar, you mentioned alien abduction. I just remember the Kate McKinnon SNL skit of being abducted by aliens, and how everybody saw something beautiful and wonderful, and Kate McKinnon's character just gets probed, and it's horrible for her and stuff. It's a great skit if you ever check it out.
Yeah, another movie that's freaky as hell about abductions. If we're well with
Fire in the Sky.
Fire in the Sky.
Yeah.
Grab that while you can if you find it on physical media. I'm sure that would disappear soon.
That scared the hell out of me as a kid.
Yeah.
We just watched it a few months ago.
Yeah.
It was
so good.
fucking scary.
So good.
So Steve 3 and Hosnos, do you guys play any scary games or know of any scary games?
I used to.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the PS2, PS1, PS2, PS3.
There's lots of good ones.
And even up to before it expired, PS4 was the Alien Isolation. It was scary as hell, man. I love playing it. So that's the only thing I can still play until it disconnects and kicks me out. But one of the games which I remember playing, and I can't remember which platform it was on. But it was a game where you have to go into these haunted houses, and the only weapon you have is a camera. And
is it Fatal Frame?
Yes. And that thing freaked the hell out of me, because you can't fight these things. You have to turn and take pictures of them to zap out their energy, and you have to keep going, and you have to make sure that everything's charged, and this camera can be used, and it had a special name. It's like the Obscura, and you had to and these things would chase you and shit, and it was terrifying. And I don't remember what platform it was on, if you can even get it
PS2
anymore. It was.
Yeah. They do have it for PS4 as well, I think.
I'd be up for buying that
PS2
again
originally. Yeah,
plugging myself into that again. Yeah, so if my archaic piece of shit can play it, I would get it again for sure.
How about you, Hosnos? Do you ever play any scary games?
No, I'm a scaredy cat. I'm not a huge gamer to begin with, and so I would say the only thing recently was I did get into, I don't know how scary it is, but I got into the Walking Dead video games with Clementine and everything, and they did scare me. I mean, they're not like super scary, and they were good stories. So
I think the only scary game that I played was years ago on the computer called Sanitarium. I don't know if you're familiar with that, Jamie. It's about a guy who's in an institution, and he's having these flashbacks and going into history. It was one of those point and click games where he ends up in these crazy worlds, and then he falls back into being in the sanitarium that goes out into a crazy world, and it goes back and forth. It was one of the few games that was a little bit scary, but also those point and click games, when you finish it, you feel like you've achieved something. And you're clicking on the storyline and trying to solve little puzzles, very much like Myst in a way, but a little more interacting with the people. But Sanitarium was a game that I actually enjoyed as a kid. I shouldn't say kid. It was like 95, I think, or so. But Jamie, I know you and me like to watch a lot of streamers play scary games. What are some of the things that you've kind of enjoyed, either watching streamers or the games yourself?
I mean, in terms of streaming of scary games, I love Markiplier. Watching him play the Five Nights at Freddy's games is hilarious. It's because he gets really into them, and he's very animated. And he's one of those streamers that makes a game way more entertaining than it actually is in real life.
Yeah.
Just because he's the entertainment.
Yes.
But yeah, he's great. It is fun. Like, there's this whole kind of, like, for lack of a better term, cottage industry of streamers that play scary video games because their reactions to jump scares are so animated and entertaining that they're a ton of fun to watch.
Who's the other guy that you introduced me to? I can't remember.
Crap. Yeah, I was just trying to think. I'm going to bring it up right now. But in terms of myself playing, my favorite scary game right now is Phasmophobia. Yeah, and that's straight up just a paranormal investigation game. There's no fighting. You literally, the whole goal is to go into the house, locate the ghost, and identify it based on evidence you get, and then get the hell out before it murders you.
Was that the game you guys were playing the other day where I was the ghost?
No, No, what the hell were we playing where you were the ghost?
I can't
I don't know.
remember.
Resent me something with a screen capture. My name was on the board.
Oh, that was it. Yes, they just randomized the ghost's name, and yeah, we got a Steve
Oh,
Lewis.
okay, gotcha.
Like that was pretty good. But yes, sorry, that was Phasmophobia.
That was a randomized name, and it just came up
Yes.
with that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's kind of a whole thing. Like people will post like someone got Michael Jackson the other day, someone got Walter White. Like, yeah, just goofy shit like that, right? Sorry, I'm like frantically scrolling through my Instagram right now because I'm totally spacing on this
That's
guy's
okay.
name.
Well, let me know when you find it, because I
Yeah,
watched
come back to me.
I watched
Oh,
Queso play
King Wools.
King Wolves. That's right. Thank you.
My favorite stuff of his to watch. He was playing a game called Mortuary
I was
Assistant.
gonna mention that. Yeah.
Yeah, where the whole point of the game, and I haven't played it myself, but the point of the game is to actually perform the duties of a mortician.
And bombing people.
Mhm.
No, but meanwhile,
Yes.
there's actual like spooky shit going on in the mortuary.
And there's like
yeah,
about 5 or 6 different endings depending on how you play it.
yeah,
And it's just freaky.
Yes.
He's just kind of playing around trying to do his job, and there's this one guy in the corner just staring at him, and then he disappears. And
Yeah.
No thanks. No thanks.
yeah, it's not my thing, but I do. There are certain
watching
times I
these guys
watch
play.
other people play, like Game Grumps.
Yes.
I've watched Queso play. Queso does his spooky time on the regular, and
yeah,
I've noticed a lot of games that are on Steam for like $5 or even free are made somewhere in East Europe a lot of the time, or in America, and it's just like Poop Killer, and it's about a guy, and the graphics are like an old N64, so
Yeah.
it's very polygonish, and you can clean up a little bit, but it's about this guy with a toilet on his head, and he's throwing poop and killing people. It's silly
Hilarious.
stuff. Yeah, there's 5.
Hilarious.
There's like Poop Killer 5.
I mean, yeah, those are indie games.
And
They're
it's
just
so funny
fun.
watching these indie games and how they're very much built the same, but some of them are actually pretty good and fun to watch, and some of them are just lame, really lame. Like you work
Again,
at a
you
convenience
just at
store.
that point you're watching it for the streamer.
Yeah. Steve,
Not
three
for
any
Poop Killer.
Oh well, Poop Killer. You don't badmouth Poop Killer. It's awesome. You get like a big giant poop in your eye and you die. Have you seen that old
Anywho.
Jamie? No, you haven't seen that, Jamie?
No, I have
No?
not.
Okay. Check it out. Poop Killer. There's like 5 of them.
Or
Steve
don't
3.
check it out.
Oh yeah, you gotta check it out. Steve 3. What any other games for you?
There was one again back in the day. Was it Dead Space? It was like Event Horizon, the movie, but in a game. That was so good.
Yes. Yeah,
So
we
good.
didn't get to it, but I was going to get to Event Horizon
Yeah.
as a spooky movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so good.
Dead Space is such a great call out, dude.
Dead Space was I loved it. It was terrifying.
It's cool character design on the hero.
Yeah,
I like
Yes.
that helmet of his.
yeah, and the back, the spine all lit up and stuff, and the
Yeah.
weapons were cool as hell, and yeah,
Design wise, that game was amazing too.
Yeah.
Just like minimal HUD. And like Steve, like you said,
I
like,
don't know what that
your-
means.
your heads up display, like there's no like
Oh, okay.
shit cluttering up the
Yeah.
screen telling
No,
you
you're
like,
just a
what
surviving.
your
You're
health
just
is, what
yeah.
your ammo is. It's all built into your suit.
yeah.
It's like you're looking at this dude's back, so
Yeah.
into the back of the suit is his
Oh,
health
okay.
bar and his ammo
So good.
and all that stuff. Yeah, great game.
I would
I like-
play all of these games again if I could, for sure.
Yeah, Dead Space is fantastic. They remade it a couple years ago too.
Oh,
They
really?
gave it the full. Oh, it's so good.
Oh wow.
Yeah, great series, man. Yeah,
The
you
only-
beat me to it.
Yeah. The only other one that I've had, and I've tried to get you guys to play when I had a working station, but was Evil Dead. And that thing, I struggle playing it because you put your headphones on, you got the lights off, and you're just playing this game, and these things just materialize and get you, and it scares the living crap out of you. And I'm one of those guys you see that you're talking about with the jumping and screaming and shouting and
that.
get the fuck away from me.
That's
And
fun
just-
though,
yeah,
right?
It is
You're
fun.
getting into it.
It's so much fun.
Hey Jamie, have you heard that game No, I'm Not a Human? It's a recent one. Basically, you live in this house and the world's coming to an end. Like people will keep coming to your house, knock on the door, and want to stay in your house, and you get to decide to either keep them, have them stay in your house, or kick them out. And the goal is to make sure you don't let in an alien or a person underground, stay in your house. And they all have storylines. You have to keep checking their eyes, but it's so freaky because it's not a lot of animation. It's very still shots of weird looking people, and you've got to try and read the room because you have to let these people in, because if you don't have anybody in, the main baddie will come to your house and just kill you. So you have to let people into your house at some point. And
sacrifices.
And you can, and it's just a weird game, but what really sells it is its spooky music. It's kind of like Russian style, sad, wavy music. It's just really freaky. There's a lot of very scary video games that have that sort of Russian communist bloc feel in the buildings and the style, and I would check it out, especially watch somebody play through the game, and it messes with their head.
It sounds a little bit like Papers, Please, which is also like communist bloc, like very oppressive, depressing. Yeah.
Yes.
But not
like
necessarily a horror.
Panko commies are scary. What can I
say? There's also I think there was one other one I wanted to mention. You know what? I'm going to pause on that. It wasn't as interesting as I thought it was, but it's just like watch. I'm sorry. I just
I'm bored of it already.
yeah, I know. But I do dig watching the video games rather than playing them, and you have to have that right person to just the one that you connect with to really entertain you, because they can also they're putting up a show a lot of the time, but you just have to find that that streamer that you like. Oh, this is what I wanted to mention. There's a lot of liminal games. I don't know if you're from not like back rooms, but just you go into this room where it's just empty, and you go up these stairs and everything's lit weird, and the water's so realistic, and you just maybe go into this room and it's lit weird. It's like an empty mall from the 80s sort of thing, where there's nobody there, but the environment, well, it's kind of a new style of video game where people just wander around.
What do you do though? What's the point?
Try to get out. You're trying to navigate.
But there's nothing
and get
chasing you. You don't come across zombies or.
No, there is the odd time something kind of startling happens, but you can go into this weird room where it's just full of water, and you have to wade through the water, and it plays with your fears of with your fear of going into water and not knowing what's underneath the surface, or into these dark rooms where it's barely lit, and it's got you go into this old Chuck E. Cheese sort of playroom where these balls are there, and these eyes are just watching you. And it's those balls too, and it's just like it plays with the liminal feeling of an empty time gone by, and it's just that's the kind of scary
this sounds like something your psychiatrist would prescribe you to play.
You should really. There's a lot of cool Instagram accounts that just talk about liminal malls. Like Vancouver's got so many.
Liminal means.
It's just this. Okay, imagine going to going to a mall that's built in the 80s. It's still operational. It's still got that brick floor, and the stores are kind of closed. And you just enter this emptiness.
That's like the Twin Pines Mall I was at last weekend.
It's probably
there's only like 3 stores in there and an AMC theater. The rest of it's all shut down, and no power on the escalators and shit. It's crazy.
It's like, why is this place still exist?
They should convert every disused mall into Gen X housing for us.
Yes.
And we can all just live in a community of people and shut the damn doors like in Dawn of the Dead.
I would love that.
And everyone else out there is zombies, and we can just lock ourselves in.
Now you lost me. So I'll play the ball pit.
Okay.
Anybody want to add anything else to us? We're wrapping it up here.
Speaking of scary and online and Instagram obviously is the new thing, right, Steve? Like
I don't know.
The gram, the new thing. Yeah. I watched something the other day, and it's real life. It's not made up. It's not a game. And it's a guy that goes down into old disused mine shafts and tunnels.
Yes.
And he literally goes down. He says he's on his own. I don't know if he is, and I wouldn't. He's an idiot if he is. But he literally shoulder squeezes himself in these tunnels and goes for hours And I don't know if he's leaving breadcrumbs or he's tying a string to himself or how he gets out, but my anus was puckering so much watching this thing.
Yeah.
It was so scary to watch this guy do this. And he emerges from this pipe that he literally, his arms are behind him and he's worming, and he's got a camera on him as he's doing it. And he eventually emerges out the other side and it's half full of water, and he squeezes out and eventually he can get an arm out. And I'm, wow, dude.
Yeah.
And he's got a whole page about places he goes down into the earth that, it's
You're saying-
freaky,
that.
man.
Yeah.
You're saying that, and I'm just picturing Ace Ventura.
Coming out
Ugh.
was it the rhinoceros or elephant?
Oh,
Yeah, it's
giving
brutal.
birth.
It's scary, man.
I cannot watch that. I am so claustrophobic. Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that'd
the
be
thing
tough
for
to
me.
watch.
It's like it made me pucker, man. I could feel it. It was like the vertigo, but watching someone. Oh, it's so freaky. That's one of my biggest fears. Is if you were to go. Here's the thing, would you go head first or would you go feet first? If you had to get through a tight gap and there's a possibility of getting wedged, which way would you go?
You go feet first, because
Why?
if you get stuck, you can at least hopefully pull yourself out.
How?
Well, I'm assuming my brain's thinking of where
But
you get
no. So it's just happened again. All right, here's the picture.
Mhm.
Your arms are up like this, and you're in a hole, and you're sliding down, and you get stuck. Would you go head first, like arms first, or would you go feet first?
Well, you said now you're talking about sliding down, because I remember as a kid trying to go through a tunnel underneath the road, like one of those little pipes.
Yeah.
And I just put like up to my waist, and I scared the shit out of myself. And I'm never doing this again,
Yeah.
because just imagery of just getting stuck underneath the road.
Yeah. To me, that's
So-
one of the scariest horror movies ever. It would be focused like the guy who got his hand trapped.
That's Hose Nose's.
It's my air compressor.
Oh,
It's spooky.
Steve, do you need to take that out? Should we cut you for a bit and you can pull it out? But yeah, that another thing as well. Before we go,
Yeah.
So we've talked about movies, we talked about TV shows, we talked about video games. What about haunted houses? Because you guys have the P&E there, and I have Universal up the
Yeah.
street, and they do Halloween Horror Nights every year, and they do haunted houses to go into. P&E does the same thing at Halloween. Do you guys go to the haunted houses? How are you with haunted houses?
For me, haunted houses are just a bunch of teenagers trying to feel up other teenagers, and that's it.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna circle back
Well,
around.
okay, so hang on. No, I'm serious. You go into one of those haunted houses.
Serious.
It's just there's a bunch of live actors in there who are there to just scare teenagers, and they just jump out. I don't find that scary. I find it creepy. And they're just there to, and with their hands out and stuff like that. That's what I remember as a kid, and it was just like, this is stupid as hell.
I'm trying to make out here. Why are you trying?
Right? Trying
Jamie.
to feel up this person. Yeah.
Haunted houses, is that a thing that you would go into? Or do you
No, yeah, it's I've only, I feel like, seen low quality ones. I wouldn't say I've ever been in like a high quality one. I feel like I would enjoy that.
you've never been
But
to
again,
P&E?
like no, I haven't.
Okay.
It's I don't enjoy the crowds of P&E around Fright Nights. I'd rather do other stuff for sure. But
I live.
yeah, I feel like I'd have fun, but I don't know if I would appreciate it because I don't like get spooked in that way. So yeah, I don't know if I would enjoy it because of that.
Yeah. Steve, same way?
Oh, hells no. I don't
Yeah.
like getting scared. Jump scares, especially not. We went to a haunted escape room once, and same thing. Some guy came, barreling through the wall, and he almost got punched in the face because that's like my instant reaction. So
Yeah.
it scares me. I'm like,
Yeah.
And
You almost punch a Kool-Aid man?
almost
Oh
punched-
yeah.
How dare
almost
you
punched-
bust into it? Yeah.
I almost punched Amy once because she jumped out and scared me. And then I told her, don't ever do that again, because my first reaction is to like,
Is
Rock and
domestic
roll.
violence.
I hope you have
Yeah.
cameras in your home. We need to capture that one.
Jump scares are the cheapest form of fear. I think it's the dumbest, cheapest form of fear. Of course you scared me. You fucking jumped at me. What am I supposed to
You know
think?
what,
You're
though?
such
Like,
a genius.
You know how many times I've scared people unintentionally?
Yeah,
Like they
yeah.
get jump scared, and all I do, I just walk up and say hi.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't do it on purpose. Like I just did it yesterday.
I
and
love it.
Now I feel bad because I don't know. I need to wear a fucking bell or something. I don't know.
Okay, Jamie, HR, go to HR.
I could go and hide. Like Ali could be in the shower in the bedroom, and she'll come out, and TV would be off. It'd be dead silent, and I can hear her go, "Oh God," because she knows.
Something's coming.
It's too quiet, and
You
she
get- she's
knows
like,
that you're
"What are you
hiding in the
doing?"
closet or something.
What are you doing? And then I could just be in my office, but all the lights, and then I'll just not say anything, and I can hear her shuffling around and opening a door, and to me, it's just I don't find it cheap. I find it
That's
hilarious.
awesome. That's hilarious.
It's so much fun.
Do you ever scare her intentionally like that?
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I'll intentionally just put myself somewhere where it's so dark, and I'll just sit there sniggering as she's trying to figure out where I am.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you just the house is quiet except for the sound of Steve, giggling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so funny. But yeah, again, sometimes it could be totally unintentional. Like today, I walked into the bedroom today, and I didn't announce my entrance into the bedroom. I just walked in, and then I said something. She just totally gone, right? Totally
bell.
scared. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up here. Bell's ringing for this episode. So thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Next week, we're going to talk about my movie choice. We're watching A Knight's Tale. And I'm looking forward to seeing if you guys enjoy that movie or not. Trying to regain some sort of respect on my movie choices. But in the meantime, Hose Knows, where can we find you?
You can find me in the gram, as the kids say, watching scary video games and pooping my pants. Nope. Hose Nose Paints for all your mediocre D&D minis. And also check us out on letterboxd.com. You can search Hose Nose or Generation X-Wing podcast to find our lists on the show.
Link below if you're watching this on YouTube.
Smash that link.
Smash that link, smash that like button. Steve 3, where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram, as the adults say. You can find me on Steve 3D, or you can find me at Shitspackle Muppet Fart.
As the adults say.
Yes. Yeah. Gets me so far in life. But there's comedy for everyone else. And you can find me unboxing my Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron Saturday morning and freeing some more ships into the world on the DL44 network on YouTube.
Sweet. Jamie.
You can find me on the Generation X-Wing podcast YouTube channel every Tuesday, typically. Still doing episodes of Ready to Believe, which is focused on all things Ghostbusters. So 1 week we'll be doing reviews of old real Ghostbusters episodes, and on the off weeks we're still unboxing Ghostbuster stuff. Yeah, it's fun. Come check us out. Hang out with us in the chat.
Yeah. As for me, Outer Rim Rookie, the Outer Rim Rookie Show on their Instagram or on the YouTube channel. I am on Instagram and the Gram, as well as Facebook, building AT-AT driver costumes and other stuff. So come and join us, and hope you learn something from it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week, and happy Halloween, belated. We'll talk to you there. Bye.
67.
67. That's scary.